Not going fast to go. Go the speed now. Coming? Here we are, yep.
Hey, if you want to come over really quick.
Well, the gap for our peloton is now coming back a little bit. One of the things we can confirm for you that when you're on track back and look at the Dutch rider who came down really hard, you suspected it might have been Mick van Dijk. It was Mick van Dijk. We've seen him in the pits. He's changed out his kit already. There's a slightly injured left arm. And we're focusing on the chase now. Matej Skelmoser has gone again. Tadej Pogacar is chasing him in the light green. And Mats Pedersen sits just behind them. The Danes are right to the fore at this point, Randy.
Yeah, they have countered every move or have provoked every move. Van Aert is there. Also, after front, he's not letting anything go, keeping an eye on every movement. And now back is Italy, who early on have shown 10 pins. They had Rota and an early Bingham. They are really accelerating. They're punching in here.
Yeah, this looks like Bettiol, Alberto Bettiol on the pink and silver bike up the steep 22% Scott Street. Alberto Bettiol attacking. It looks like at this stage he's taking Mats Pedersen with him. Pedersen seems to be just following the wheels at this point. So many people talking about the big Danish being a big favourite today. As a sense to look over his shoulder, he will see none other than Tour de France winner Tadej Pogacar. Just also marshalling things at the front end. No panic there from Pogacar as we look back at Peter Sagan.
Yeah, Sagan looks like he is out the back here, yeah, because there is a break in the field. There you go. Proof is in the pudding right there. And Bettiol, Mats Pedersen, then back to Pogacar. I think Paul is still there trying to see, yeah, he's got the pink and the white on the helmet.
Lawson Craddock was up there too, I think.
Pace, Jess, by the end of this race, we're going to have a lot of riders really struggling. And the numbers will dwindle even further when it comes to riders finishing the complete 272 kilometers.
Yeah, they will have owned Haggis and Scotch roll this evening. I've been trying to find out what we might be snacking on. We've not yet had any of it, but we'll await that. Mats Pedersen now choosing to actually do some turns on the front himself. He's been following the wheels beautifully so far. Van der Poel, we do have an actual breakaway here. Big favourites represented too.
Yeah, Van der Poel has made his way up also. He's got a teammate hanging off the back. Paulus is there. And here we are now. We have two Italians in the mix. Looks like Matteo Trentin still once again Alberto Bettiol. And we have another rider there, Lorenzo Rota, is staying in the mix. And right next to him is Mathieu van der Poel.
There's a Swiss rider as well there. I'm not sure that isn't Mark Hershey rolling through. Mathieu van der Poel has got some company as well in the shape of his teammate. Is in there. So Matteo Trentin, who became the European champion on this circuit, not exactly this circuit, but very close to it, now in the blue colours of Italy, right on the front of that group, having a look around. A lot of feeding going on, a lot of stretching going on. Christophe Laporte is in that group too. And we go back to our breakaway, who are on the Col de Montrose Street.
And the rider who's having a really good run in that Pedersen group is Ecuador's Jonathan Caicedo. He's right up there also. He's looking very fresh. Benefiting from the strength and numbers of some of the bigger teams.
Well, this is the big question that's been on so many people's lips in the run-up to this race. Randy, we watched the junior races yesterday to try and get a bit of insight into how it would affect the elite men's race and the elite women's race, the under-23 race too. And it's tricky to say because the juniors were racing only on this circuit. They didn't ride to get to it, and the distance was shorter. They actually scored 120 and they were racing around decade or so for sure. Our breakaway are getting closer to completing their third lap. They're still hanging on to 2.25 minutes. They're led by Patrick Camper again. The Austrians done a lot of work to keep this group clear. They are almost under the Flamme Rouge. We focus on the chase of that group behind. Has it been closed up or are they starting to issues in their team? Sorry, now, over to you. Where are you?
We have got the Gregory Letters coming through the train very quick. You can see all those cars we shall make sure that in 2 minutes time we have got some banging tunes coming up for our peloton who are making their way towards Montrose Street just now. So our breakaway heads around England Street heading towards Nova and where the fantasy exhibition is just now, the peloton on Montrose Street.
So many riders looking round in amongst that group. Matteo Trentin has got Lorenzo Rota right on the front as well. We've mentioned, and Randy's just pointing out next to me, Christophe Laporte has made it, the Frenchman. So that's interesting. That was Al's pick, wasn't it? Saying that Julian Alaphilippe is setting things up for Christophe Peloton in 2 Ben's time.
Trying to close it down here, gentlemen. They don't like the numbers. They don't like the composition of who is there. And they're right there bringing it back. And the Swiss have sent 3 riders chasing down that slight break. Was maybe like 10 bike lengths, just at the most?
Yeah, well, it was looking like they had a really good separation at one point, that very select leading group. It did contain most of the favourites, and if they ever needed any indication of how important it is to stay up there as close to the front as possible, this is it.
And here they are coming into view. Here we go, Glasgow! As the peloton led by the Belgians with Ruben out in third wheel, make their way along South George Street in Vincent Pace. Make lots and lots of noise for these riders.
So in the front of that chase, we have Van Hooydonk, Van Aert, Trentin, Pogacar, Paulus, Zieler, Van der Poel, Hirschi, Seneschal, Stuyven, Van Baarle, Matthews, Healy, Degenkolb, Schoenze, Zukowski, and a whole lot of riders. So Van Hooydonk, right in front of Rotan Company, stretching the back.
That's interesting. John Degenkolb, the best of the German riders, best placed of the German riders at this stage, the 34-year-old. Tour de France winner, former Paris-Roubaix winner.
He won a heartbreaker Paris-Roubaix this year for a 4th time as he was in that league group in the front. He looked really good though. Some of the best I've seen looking a long time.
Yeah, he was a really good year, so we will count him amongst riders to keep an eye on today. He's certainly well up there in that slightly smaller German team, just 6 riders for them compared to the 8 and 9 riders in some of the bigger teams. We've already seen Neil Collett off the back. It might be that John Degenkolb goes on to be their favourite rider for the day.
Well, as we saw many times in his career, and as we've seen this year, he seems to have found that X that marks the spot for him when it comes form-wise, and he ends up in the right group in a good position. He could be a threat definitely here for a victory.
Poor João Almeida, he's trying to get back onto the back end of the main peloton. He's the rider who crashed in Edinburgh in the neutralised section, and we've seen him dangling out around the back for most of the day. You will know his superior qualities, a wonderful Grand Tour rider, João Almeida. But not having a great day today. However, he is still battling his way back into contention. Lorenzo Rota is doing a Fred Frisson job for the Italian team. He is their big sledgehammer today, who's being used at the front end to, we presume, oh hello, this is not good news. We're seeing Fred right by himself out of the back of the peloton, but the British fans who are watching this, that is not what they want to see.
Now, there's definitely also another very talented British rider in a spot of bother. Almeida also might be a bit, don't forget, he just came off finishing the Tour of Poland, was it yesterday or a few days ago, and he finished second in the overall, just behind another strong rider who is also here, not here I should say, Matej Moritz, and just in front of another rider that is here, Mikhail Kwiatkowski, who we saw earlier on leading at the front. So Almeida and Kwiatkowski have had their work cut out over the last week or so.
So trade teammates Nathan van Hooydonk and Wout van Aert group up at the front, both racing in the colours of Belgium. And Van Hooydonk, another one of those domestiques deluxe, who's going to be the perfect person to just set a steady enough pace to try and discourage people from attacking within that group. And waiting till we see that is the last we will see of the three-time world champion Peter Sagan in a world UCI World Road Race Championships. Anyway, don't forget, as Randy said, he's going to be back for the mountain bike cross country.
The Swiss are getting underway now as they lead the charge. They're going to wrap it up. They do have a pretty good team amassed here. Fabian Reinhardt, Marc Hirschi, Mauro Schmidt, Sylvain Dillier, Stefan Bissiger, and Kuhn.
I'm going to jump in here, gents. Are you all right with that for a minute? I am joined by former president of the UCI, the Irishman, Pat McQuaid. We just saw reigning British champion Fred Wright getting into a bit of difficulty there. Not going great for the British team at the moment. But you know who we've not seen for ages, who is in there, but we're not worrying about, is current Irish champion Ben Healy.
Very attentive to what's going on. I'm really surprised to see them on the road. And then you work for them,
Yeah, you said the reigning champion. Up against the race, we had a little bit of drizzle, just enough, typical shortage. When you get the race, that the organisation of the race, you see everyone wanted. I think you're all to be
Another part. Oh, I know.
well deserving champions at every day top goals. Now you retired from cycling and administration, but you've not gone far from cycling, have you? The last
was putting the foot on the accelerator, so that both and the French team in a spot of bother here. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of love between these guys when they're racing for their trade team, but when it comes to a world championship and racing for their country, that is the way it goes. Nathan van Hooydonk, as you say, absolutely throwing down the front, riding course for the Belgian team. Christophe Laporte, so good coming into this race, the French rider, and now it's quite a battle to get back in. I think he can probably do it, but we have said on this course, as we saw it, Wout van Aert now starting to hit it. Now the Van Hooydonk strong out, I thought Wout van Aert was about to do his own big push there. This group, what we're not really seeing is how much it's being reduced at the back end. It is getting smaller and smaller every time we see it.
Dommage pour les Français, Christophe Laporte dans une accélération de en tête des courses. Connaît la crevaison et la roue avant sur l'ascension. Et là, il y a des cassures are sprints now happening here in this field.
Randy, I'm going to go back to my little pick. He's sitting right here, just behind Max Pedersen.
Well, he likes this type of course, and now Kasper Asking is suffering off the back. So, that is not good news for the man who's won the Eagle Saxo stage at the Tour de France. He stayed at the Tour de France a few weeks ago, and Flanders in the past. À la Philippe also. À la Philippe, the two-time world champ, Alex.
Yeah, definitely day over. He's not going to be getting back in. He's there alongside Jasper Philipsen. Jasper Philipsen has got to. There he is, the world's fastest sprinter right now. The Belgian rider with another 3 on his back. Jasper Philipsen out the race too. So, that is a big one to mark off. There was a big debate about whether this is the course that suits the climbing trying to punch
Has it been drawn?
in the world right now.
Of the French team, but definitely Christophe Laporte trying for the life of him to get back at least into contact with what is part of the front of the race. Because now we have even fewer courses split on this driving by Sven Mosek, Pedersen and company. Right, if you have just recently arrived in Glasgow, where on earth have you been? Pissing it on, kicking off. 2, Lenny's green on where we're at. We have 9 riders clear. Representing Great Britain, Owen Gill, representing Australia, Matthew Dillon. Howson Hager from Colombia, Kevin Vermont for the USA, Patrick Camper representing Austria, Rory Townsend is the Irishman, Ryan Christensen of New Zealand, Chris Simons of Latvia, and Patrick Sullivan of the Czech Republic. They have 9 riders who are clear. They have a 1 minute. And I have to say, even though we're watching this so closely, Laporte is having all sorts of issues. Actually, he's getting a hand right there from Luke Rowe. Luke Rowe's the one pushing him along. And Alain Philippe has dropped back, I think, to assist Laporte. With Swift and Rowe in this group of 3. They look to be pretty far off the back. No view here on our camera shot of another group. So, wow, they're in power. There's a lot of bother there.
Well, it won't be long before we see our breakaway back on the line to see what 7 laps to go it will be when they come through this time. That was quite a moment. Julien Alaphilippe, a 2-time world champion, dropping back to pace Christophe Laporte back in. But as Randy says, this is the key point here, folks, because we're racing on a circuit. There is almost no very fair race.
Right, so we have got our victory riders here just coming into George Square any moment now. Gosh, 100, almost exactly 100 kilometers to go. That's a lot of racing in already tired legs have already done 170 kilometers and they are making their way into George Square now. Let's hear it!
It's been a rough season a bit for Casper, apart from maybe shining at the tour and winning a stage. But the season, he was off to start the season with some problems. And right there, we are looking at Benoit Cosnefroy, looking very good. Right there, Mauro Schmidt also. So there, I think they're sending a message now to the Danes. Okay, let's moderate here. Let's start to get this organized. And let's bring it down maybe a notch. We still have a few kilometers to go, just under 98 to be more precise.
So earlier on in the DJs, I said that the French were putting their eggs in the Julien Alaphilippe basket. And you went, no, Benoit Cosnefroy. It looks like you're right. Tell us about the skill set of Cosnefroy.
He's a former cyclocross superstar. He is on his day, when he's in his absolute best, he is such a wonderful punchy rider as well. He's lightweight, but he also packs a really good sprint as well. 4 bends per lap has served us up what we have in front of us right now. It's like the World Championship of sieves. We've sieved it all out, and the riders we have left in this group are, well, the remnants of that. I can see Jonas Aguirre in there, I think, for Spain. What a fascinating mix of riders as well. We've got some very punchy riders in here. And yet some extremely strong climbers as well. Jonas Aguirre is one of them, the Spanish rider there. Tadej Pogacar is definitely there too. Benoit Cosnefroy is in that leading group.
Very interesting from an Irish perspective. I was asking Pat Quaid earlier on what he thought the chances of Ben Healy were. Ben Healy is in the second chasing group. However, Rory Townsend, former Irish champion, Also someone who has won many tour series that's here in the UK. He's still in this group of lead riders with Tadej Pogačar and Van der Poel and them. He must be absolutely creaming himself that he sat here with under 100 kilometres to go and he's riding in the World Championships with riders of that calibre. Now, Rory is a great technical rider. There's a possibility that if he sits with the peloton, he could do something very special if it comes down to a sprint. Maybe not a sprint for the win, but certainly a sprint for one of the minor places, if not the podium.
Now we're seeing the first of our riders, the first of our 9 riders to be dropped from the group, and this is Colombia's Harold Tejeda. They have been out there so long, and that's the first rider to actually be dropped. Tejeda is gone, that will leave 8, and he looks like he...
As they move back, but it is now La Squadra Azzurri who has moved to the front. The Italians now with Velasco and company blowing it here on this portion of the course.
Yeah, Matteo Trentin is sat at the back of that as we watch Fred Wright coming into the pits. So Britain's big hope, Fred Wright, is out of the race. He's very close to where we are right now, of course, right on the edge of the square. So British numbers reduced considerably. Don't forget, they still have the Welshman Owen Doull up there in the breakaway.
Oh, Glasgow, let's find out. Are you having a brilliant day today? Let me hear you. So we have still got 7 more laps to go. Lots and lots of exciting bike racing. Let's find out who can make the most amount of noise here. We're going to split up the crowd a wee bit. If you're in the middle of George Square, in the fan park, drinking beer, or just standing there, let's hear you make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Some idiots outside of the park started cheering there. That was quite good. If you are behind the finish line, so between the finish line and the corner with the city chambers, that's you lot there. Make some noise. 1, 2, 3.
The week, and now he's trying to make it count. He's got Mauro Schmidt with him. Tadej Pogačar chasing. What a mix of the world's finest bike riders.
Pogačar working hard to try and pull back that gap. Van der Poel has around about 10 bike lengths on Pogačar, but from this point it is downhill as they go.
Plein de problèmes mécaniques aujourd'hui, so with all those mechanicals, it is turned into a disaster day for the French with the Vauclin talking and trying to give a bit of a solace to his poor rider Laporte.
I'm not sure, judging.
He's still up there for the Danish team. I think Skanose is also there. Who's the rider from Norway starting to make his way up there? Good question, Randy.
It's so many twists and turns, underpasses and things. They're just keeping on top of everybody who's in this group can be a bit tricky.
Is it Rasmus Tiller again? Trentin kind of pulls out. It looks like Tiller.
Yeah, it's Tiller.
Yeah.
Good spot.
And we saw Trentin pull out there to try to get a lay of the land. Well, the Belgians are chasing here. They are 1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
But they're chasing Van Aert. Now this is the first time we've seen team tactics going, I think, wrong, because this group is chasing for Remco Evenepoel. Wout van Aert is in the leading group. So for the first time today, we see the Belgian team actually chasing one of their own riders.
Now this is the problem with a race like this that doesn't have race radio.
Sorry, Alan Van Aert is stopped and looking back. So the race strategy for the Belgians is wait for
Middle of the Matteo Trentin. That is a bad moment. Right at the base of Montrose Street, that.
Oh, game's a bogey for the 2018 European champion. He crashed with Van Aert and he crashed with Michael Matthews. How on earth did Matthews stay on his bike there? And just look how far Wout van Aert went out. And then the Belgians behind them, they were riding into him. They would have had to deviate quite a bit and scrub off their speed in order to get themselves up the hill and avoid Trentin. Anyway, we've got the riders coming into George Square any second now. Let's get the music on and let's make racing group filled with more Belgians. So we are definitely gearing on. We are entering the Sandman territory with 6 laps to go. 4 minutes of racing done so far, 6 laps to go, 14 kilometers lap, that's what? How far? 71. Oh, Glasgow, you are doing an absolutely brilliant job of cheering these riders on. Lots more riders to come. Here we go, another chasing group coming through into George Square. Just keep the noise up for them.
I can confirm that Tadej Pogacar has hair sticking out the left-hand side of his helmet, so don't worry about that. Everything is in place as seemingly it always is. This is Jon Izagirre, the Spaniard, who comes to the front for the first time. He's been quietly sitting in that group as the leading Spanish rider. Tadej Pogacar swings over, Mats Pedersen, and Maro Schmidt. Stefan Kung is the other Swiss rider in there. Stefan Kung now starts to lift the pace. If we go right back, we've talked a few times this week about Yorkshire. Stefan Kung, of course, was in that leading group in Yorkshire and went on to take third behind Mats Pedersen and Matteo Trentin. We haven't seen anything of Trentin. I don't know whether he's back up on the bike just yet. I hope he is, because he's been such a wonderful stalwart of this course here in Glasgow. Randy just confirming that Alex Aramburu is the other Spanish rider in this group. Now there's a guy with a fast finish as well, who can cope well with a course like this. So Jon Izagirre, Alex Aramburu.
Off the front here, Vermark is 6 seconds. They're still calling for 6 seconds on Peter Kellerman. So it's Kevin Vermark, Peter Kellerman, and then at 12 seconds we have Duel, Dinam, Gamper, Christensen, and Nilans.
Remco Evenepoel has lifted the pace. He's actually created a little bit of separation in that group too by doing so. Here we go. He looks back to see what the gap is. Tadej Pogacar is the rider who's been distanced, so it's going to affect anyone. That's a good way to do it. Matthew Van der
Tadej Pogacar chasing Mats Pedersen as well. What has Tadej Pogacar got?
Oh my goodness, Blake Matthews is getting back onto this group. The most relaxed out of all of them though was Pogacar. No Remco, did you just say? No Remco.
No Remco. So right now, Van Aert, Van der Poel, Pedersen are the ones doing the work just to beat.
No, there's a village.